It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're going to see Mark Andrews. He should be one of his quarterbacks.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He gets it away now from his own end zone. Taking a yard shy of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He puts some power on a deep one left. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. David Ojabo making that tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They're running the option, short side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Going power with a big tight end. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. Mike Williams, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Nevis with a point after. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Again, 13 yards. And the Ravens first down.
This up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Lamar now gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tuli Tuipulotu in for the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Blitz coming, Lamar. Setting up the running back screen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Jackson. Escapes out to... This time they're going to get there.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. The tight end going in motion right. Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And 4th and 4 coming up. Ravens calling on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This one from 47 yards away. Bullock's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Hardy on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They've got 1st down from the 31. Herbert back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Herbert now, blitz coming. He's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen.
And he is in! Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers now lead by 10. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Aguilar, the receiver, in motion right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Ravens first down.
Jackson to throw it. Finding Flowers. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lamar throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Now here's Lamar. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. They give up the middle to Corum. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. 2 yards on that game. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll send their tight end right. Jackson on 3rd and 1. It's caught at the 4. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4.
Ravens 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. They'll run here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
This ball's caught by Palmer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Herbert. Complete over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Now Herbert again. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. The Chargers selected to try for the field goal from 37 yards in the right hash. Mevis able to knock it through and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down, here's Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Lamar out of the pistol. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blitz coming here, Jackson. Caught by Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Jackson's gonna throw again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Jackson yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing it just before halftime. This finds Likely. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was the visiting Lions who come in and get the road victory. Jared Goff leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In the first half of play.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Wallace with a return here. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Gets this one to Andrews. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Bateman hauls it in. And they can't chop to him, but that chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Mitchell on the give, headed left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Finding Flowers. And he's got it inside the 15. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Mitchell up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Again, this is Mitchell. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He's going to run for it. It's an option right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. That's brought in by Hunt. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They're set up at the 35 now. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
1st down, here's Lamar. He's got a man left. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 32-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
Chargers 17.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Offense ready to begin this and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another carry for him. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They give it to him again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he'll be out of bounds right along the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it brings up an LA first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Option give here. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. Throwing now, Herbert. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Herbert back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Wallace with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. That situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jack. He's got Andrews. And he crosses the 30. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, that tackle forced the 4th down. It took a great to it.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Herbert now off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, they'll run. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the well again.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's a toss headed right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Short pass brought in. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running this one left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They give to Spiller from the gun. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Option design here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. To the air this time. Herbert finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Looking to throw. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers going for the win here. Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And that one is good!
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with. Hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Field. Here, Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Back returning to the field now. They've got first down from the 31. Complete. And he's it's good for a Ravens first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens catch made by Mitchell.
That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted.
Two before they make the stop. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying. And not a great choice on first down. It's in. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. To throw. Completed to Flowers. And they get this. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Here he is to throw. Nice work by the back here.
Back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down.
Down to the 13-yard line. Line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He pulled.
The moment not too big for any of them.
A 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here he is to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a
and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. This is for the ball game. This one's gonna end. So it ends. The finish line as they escape with a victory. So long, everybody. The Ravens are your winners.